Hey Sandbags, this week we competed at the Battle of the Gods competition at Adonis Athletics Penrith. Big shout out to Dan and Sean for hosting. It was an awesome competition and it was Jack and I's first real heavy strongman competition. If you've been watching us for a while, you've probably noticed that Jack and I in particular have been training a lot of strongman stuff. We've kind of been doing weightlifting, but the focus has been and has shifted to strongman events. This is actually our fourth competition in 4 weeks. Jack's actually been able to podium at all 4 competitions. I've sort of surprisingly not gotten a whole bunch weaker, and my performances have stayed at a quite level playing field. This was a huge learning experience because we haven't done a whole bunch of strongman. Training is very different to competing in strongman, and that's something that we found out. The steepest learning curve was how the points were scored. Each event was scored on your placing. So if you came first place, you got 1 point, second place, 2 points, third place, 3 points. At the end of the 5 events, your score was the accumulation of those points. So for example, in 5 events, if you came first in every single one, you would get 5 points. If you came second in every single one, you would get 10 points. And if you got a mix, obviously your score would show that. And the craziest thing was the margin for error was so tiny. Weightlifting is a very precise sport, but strongman, you only get one shot at it. So if it's a medley or if it's a Hercules hold, if you drop that thing early, you don't get a second try. Whereas at least in weightlifting, we get 3 attempts for each lift. Through our efforts, we were both able to podium on the day, with Jack coming in third and myself also coming in third. The cool thing is, because of the depth of my field, the amount of competitors we had, I was actually able to secure an invite to the Arnold Australia, which is really exciting, and it's been a huge goal of mine ever since I started training strongman.
So guys, welcome to Adonis Penrith, qualifier, Battle of the Gods.
We got our 5 events. We got frame carry, we got the overhead medley with the Erics. Big thanks to Mason and Ram for letting them to us for the day. Into the Hercules hold, which is going to be some fun. Into the weight over bar, into your stone for reps.
First event here, we've got a frame carry. The guys are going to carry it 10 metres forward to this line here. They're going to complete 3 full deadlifts. They're going to pick it back up and finish on the 20-metre mark right in front of us here.
Yep. Super nervous. I got to win this. I have to go to the toilet right now. I'm contemplating holding off, but I don't know. 145. Daniel making really staunch me yesterday. He definitely did. Ooh. Pretty easy.
Let's go, girls! That's it!
Go Yannick, pump it! All the way across the line! All the way across the line!
2, 1, go!
Yes, let's go! Come on, stronger, stronger!
Yep! Down 1, down 2, down 3.
Pump it, Andy! All the way across the line! All the way across!
That's it. Come on. All the way, all the way. All the way over.
Come on, finish it off, let's go! Come on! One more, come on! One more, come on! Over the way, on the way!
Overhead medley. So you're going to go 1 rep of the monster dumbbell. into 1 rep of the log, into 1 rep of the monster dumbbell, into reps on the Viking press for your remaining time. There's a 60-second time cap. Basic rules for your log: full lockout, wait for your down call, control it down, so hands stay on it. Don't power bomb it from the top, please. I'm taking one of those logs home tonight. Same with the monster dumbbell and the Viking press. It is a press, so no jerk. So Mason's going to explain this, because he's done it a dozen times already.
Yeah, so with a Viking press, it's traditionally done as either a strict press or a push press. What we're looking for is a rebend of the knee. So if you don't understand this after I've told you, yell out. But so dip drive, that's fine. Dip slow extension of the knee is fine. Dip back underneath it, not fine. At the top, your refs will give you a down call. It should be just a down call, but it could be a down, no rep call, so that you're hearing that you're missing reps, not just doing reps and not getting them. Does that make sense? With the reset on the Viking press, you can touch and go reps, is fine, but you can't be bouncing them off the block. Seems silly, but it can give you some impetus. So you'll get 1 warning if you clip the block, but if you're clearly trying to bounce it off the block into the next rep, that's a no deal as well.
Is that on?
Got 14 because I missed the 15 cut on my first.
Yeah, he didn't give it to you, hey? He said no rep.
Didn't wait for the down.
Good work.
Straight up, come on, big drive. Nice, Jack.
Go on, Jack.
Nice.
Pick it up, Jack. Come on.
At the start, like, my shoulders warmed into it. I was like, oh shit, I'm going slow. I couldn't pick it up. So with the Hercules hold, it's a really simple event. We're going to have the athlete come up. The height for where it is set stays the same for all the different weight classes. Don't worry about that. We're going to get you into a position with the handle so that they're at the right width. So you'll do that. Once you're set up, you'll take those handles. The person behind, which will be me, will say, are you ready? Yeah. Take the strain. What you need to do is be able to either squat a little bit or pull with your arms enough that I can take that bolt out and release the chain. If you don't do that, you're just going to be spending time hanging on, and I'm not doing anything yet. So I've got to be able to get that out. As soon as that comes out, the timer goes on. The timer goes off when they've hit the tires. If you feel like you get unbalanced and it goes this way, you're going to have a very short window to try and stabilize again. If you don't think you can, please just let it go. Like, don't try and follow it with one hand because you won't bring it back, I promise. Sounds silly, but like it's a thing. If you feel like one hand is going to go and it goes, let the other one. You get no extra points for hanging on to one. Cool? Really important on that take the strain for your own score. What I won't allow, I'll allow a little bit of knee bend, a little bit of rock back, but it can't be take the strain and pull right in because you're changing the angle of the post too much. I don't think you're going to do that. If you reverse into the stick, I'll give you a prod like yesterday as well. It happens.
Yes, that's easy. Okay.
There you go.
Hold. That's a girl. Stay there.
Hold it. Steady. Oh! There we go. In zone. Come on. Hold it. There we go. Ready? Yep. Take the strain. Close. Competitor ready? Yep. Take the strain. Hold it. Hold it. Set it. There you go. 10 seconds.
Stay with it.
Okay, Andy, come on.
15.
You got it.
20. 25.
Nice, Andy.
Stay with it.
30.
That's it.
Come on.
35. Big hold.
Stay with it.
40.
Come on, Andy.
It's not minute. Come on.
Come on, engage the
45.
core.
Hold. Keep holding. Keep holding.
Stay middle, come on.
50.
Hold a minute.
Okay. Take the strain. Here.
Balance it. 5. 10. 15.
Nice, Jack.
20. 25.
Stay there. Come on. Get comfy. Let's
30.
go. Nice, Jack.
Come on, Jack. 35. 40.
Hang on, Jack. Come on.
Remember, change your grip if you need to. Come on, Jack. 45.
Hang on. Come on.
Hold it, Jack.
Fourth event, we've got weight of a bar. We've got this device over here, which is set up in the middle of the car park. The guys have got 4 weights and they're going to throw it over 3.5 meter height.
Things from yesterday. Make sure that bag has cleared. If it's stuck at the top and one of our helpers has to poke it over, you've got to retake it. We'll be as quick as we can to get it off the top for you, but you've not cleared the apparatus. It's not a successful rep. 2, 1, go.
Come on, up! Yep. Come on, Cam!
Go.
Last one, fully extend, get right next to the bar.
Come on, buddy. Take it again.
Come on, extend. Straight arm.
30 seconds.
Yes!
3, 2, 1, go.
Nice.
What an amazing aim. Oh, wow.
Finish up event number 5. We have a stone over bar, and they'll do as many reps in 60 seconds as they can.
Betters ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
That's it, just pump it out. Don't stop, don't stop. Push it.
30 seconds.
Keep going, Andy. Tight, 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 tight.
20 seconds.
Legs. Quick. Get up higher.
10 seconds.
Keep pushing. Lap it again, Andy, lap it again. Legs. Hold it there. Get ready. Tight. Go. Push it. Nice, Andy. Nice.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna
I'm really proud of both of them. That looks very tough. Yeah.
That last one was one of my.
Well, he tied first.
3 ways, so yeah. Chop chop. Ish.
Where do you think you went wrong?
Everything.
Choking under pressure.
I choked under
I'm
pressure.
gonna be so bruised.
My mum never told me how to try hard enough.
Do you think you've got a soft now? I reckon all this attention.
Yeah, I'm too soft now. I've embraced the coaching lifestyle, the coaching body. I'm no longer an athlete.
All you have to do to coach here, as a coach, is don't choke. That's life motto.
They'll call me Uncle Andy, the man that never made it.
First and foremost, thank you to all the competitors taking part today. Hot day in the Penrith sun, so thank you for coming out. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, scores will be posted tonight after I send them through to Aaron. So if you want to know how you went in each event, they'll be posted tonight. Don't all hit me up right now. We've got to grab a forklift and stick that stuff on a truck. In third place, Andrew. Taking out seconds, Daniel Hancock. And our underrated winner, Mr. Carl Sherry.
Well done. I actually almost looked cool for a moment. Stay there, boys. Get close. I don't think I can do it. Alright, we'll try. Is that going to work?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright. Bring it in. Send. I'll cover my bicep.
Taking out second place is Hank. And our under 90s winner, Jacob.
Jack, you're getting closer.